Under the neon glow of a sprawling urban skyline, two figures emerged from opposite ends of a shadowy alley. The air was electric with tension, promising a clash of unparalleled skill and ferocity. On one side stood Moon Lee, the agile and devastating martial artist renowned for her lethal grace. Opposite her loomed John Wick, the legendary assassin whose name alone sent ripples of fear through the underworld. What unfolded was not merely a fight, but a testament to resilience, precision, and raw survival instincts. Moon Lee, an iconic force of nature, brought with her a style that was almost poetic. Known for her mastery of Wushu and her unparalleled agility, Moon could dance through her enemies, disarming and dismantling them before they realized the fight had begun. Her speed was her greatest asset, a blur of movement so swift that even the most skilled adversaries struggled to land a blow. Moon's connection to her surroundings was another advantage. She could transform any mundane object into a weapon, whether a loose brick, a stray pipe, or even a shard of broken glass. Her ability to adapt was as much an art as it was a science. But no warrior is without weaknesses. Moon's reliance on speed and acrobatics, while mesmerizing, left her vulnerable to prolonged combat. Her smaller frame and lighter build made her less equipped to absorb heavy hits. Her strength lay in avoiding a prolonged slugfest. She excelled in quick, decisive strikes rather than endurance-based battles. John Wick, on the other hand, was a different beast entirely. The Baba Yaga, as his enemies feared him, was a master of calculated brutality. Wick's hallmark was his precision, each move deliberate, each strike purposeful. His combat style, a blend of Brazilian jiu-jitsu, judo, and gun-fu, was designed to eliminate threats with ruthless efficiency. Wick didn't waste energy. He used his surroundings and his opponent's mistakes against them. His ability to read his enemy and anticipate their next move was uncanny, bordering on supernatural. Yet Wick, too, was not invincible. His relentless approach to combat came at a cost. Years of battles had left him scarred, both physically and mentally. His body bore the weight of countless encounters, and while he could endure immense pain, it slowed him down. The longer a fight dragged on, the more his exhaustion became apparent. However, this was a man who turned vulnerability into fuel, using every ounce of his resolve to push forward. As the fight began, Moon Lee's speed and agility took center stage. She darted around Wick like a shadow, landing precise strikes and disappearing before he could retaliate. For a time, it seemed as if the assassin had met his match. Moon's fluid movements were a blur, her attacks relentless and unpredictable. But Wick, ever the strategist, adapted. He began timing her movements, predicting her patterns. The first turning point came when Wick grabbed her midair during one of her acrobatic assaults, slamming her into the ground with bone-jarring force. The sheer strength behind his counterattack slowed Moon's momentum. Each time she tried to regain the upper hand, Wick's precision broke through her defenses. He turned the fight into a war of attrition, forcing Moon into close-quarters combat where his strength and grappling skills gave him the edge. In the climactic moment, a misstep by Moon sealed her fate. Attempting to vault off a nearby wall for a final decisive strike, she found herself caught mid-motion by Wick's devastatingly accurate shot. He didn't hesitate. With a single move, he disarmed her, delivering a combination of strikes that left her incapacitated. The alley fell silent, save for Wick's heavy breathing. Though battered and bloodied, he stood victorious, his determination and strategic mind triumphing over Moon's lightning-fast attacks. The fight was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, showcasing the raw, unrelenting force of two extraordinary combatants. In the end, Wick's ability to adapt, endure, and strike with unerring precision earned him the win, proving once again why he remains the most feared man in the world of assassins.